Good morning all, MacBlogs here, aka Ian. I am just walking in the tunnel at the Scottish Exhibition Centre for day 2 here at the ACME Comic Con. So yesterday, day 1, I don't know, I mean it was short probably the video, but I had a great time, a lot going on, and it was hard to take it all in because I was just enjoying it all. So hopefully today I will cover a lot more. So join me today on day 2 here at the ACME Comic Con. Let's go. It has officially opened. I have taken my jumper off and I've got a Halloween t-shirt on from Universal Studios. Just thought it was something different. So I'm just about to go inside and you've got a lot of Star Wars characters out. I think they're all going to go back in just now, they're out quickly, so I'm going to go inside and see if we can say hello to them throughout the day. I got a few fist bumps yesterday. Let's go inside.
Thank you.
Take care. As soon as you come in, you're greeted with a Stranger Things photo up. So I showed a photo yesterday. I'll try and take a selfie with it just now as well and I'll put it in the video. If not, it'll be on my social media channels. So the main stage schedule today, Sunday the 5th of March. This is the times and what's on. I'll scan it and you can pause it if you want to have a look. There's also a QR code at the bottom here. We'll see if we can watch and listen to some of these shows. I've briefly seen and shown the TARDIS from Doctor Who yesterday. At the end of the video I think it was yesterday. Oh, I've got Darth Vader behind me now. Next to me, I don't know what's going on.
You again? Still no coffee? I'm going to be watching you.
So there is cosplay today again, and I'll be having a look at that if I can. Yesterday was pretty cool, a lot of good cosplay going on. This is quiet just now, the calm before the storm. So today's photo sessions, you can get photo sessions with the guests that are here. And these are the guests and the times. You can also meet them, get autographs. I've shown the guests yesterday's video on day 1. I'll try and show them if I can. And today I'm not allowed to take photos or the videos of the guests without their permission, so mainly where their tables are and where they're located. But if they're all going to be on the main stage talking, then I'll try and put some clips in. There seems to be a gaming section. I couldn't record too much this yesterday because it was very busy. Got a lot of games in a gaming section here where you can play some board games. There's a selection of them. I'm not a big board game fan, but I like that. That matches my t-shirt. They've got all these awesome posters. Even one there signed. The Karate Kid himself. That's really cool. Sorry mate, I'm just admiring yours. So many cool things. Ghostbusters up there, Beetlejuice is up there. We've met him, if you've seen my videos at Universal. So let's sit down and watch and listen to the new kid on the Stranger's Block with Roddy Grace walking.
For Ella Grace Orkin, everybody! There we go. You got there. Yes. Come sit, relax. It's a very ominous theme tune to come on to, isn't it? Yeah, very awkward. Do you want us to wait till it plays through? Yeah. We can just sit here awkwardly if you want. Yeah. There we go. So hello, Ella, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Oh, thank you for asking. I am so tired. But other than, you exhausted as well?
I had an early night last night. I was
Well, somebody's prepared for convention season. Have you done actually many conventions before?
This is my 5th one.
5th?
So, not that many, but I feel I'm comfortable with the whole thing now.
Yeah. What was the first con for you like?
I think it was in Birmingham. So it was smaller than this, but not like, it wasn't small, just a tiny bit smaller than this. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it wasn't very busy. It was nice. It was chill. It was a good first con.
You didn't get overwhelmed, cause
no, not at all. I dressed up like really fancy though, which I packed only like really nice clothes.
Oh, you see, rookie mistake right there.
Rookie mistake. You just want to be comfy all day.
Which is, I want to be comfy all day. The call sign of every cosplayer ever.
Yeah, sorry.
To see people walking around on trainers just going. What led you into acting? What was the genesis of your career?
So basically, when I was little, I was really, really shy, and like 4 or whatever, and my mum like was trying to get me to make friends or whatever, and started to put me in a bunch of like after-school programs. Oh. I hated all of them, hated football, etc., etc. And then finally, she put me in a musical theatre class, and I came out of my shell.
Wow.
So ever since then, I've just kind of been acting, not professionally, but like wasn't like a child actor, but I got an agent when I was like 13, 14.
Wow. You big fans here? Yeah. I'm going to come to you for questions when I'm doing Q&A, so think of a good one. I believe in you. What was it that led you into, well, first and foremost, were you a fan of the show?
Yeah, so basically when I was like 11, 12, and I was like, I want to get into TV, basically, it's because I saw Stranger Things, and I saw like kids my age like doing drama, which is like the kind of acting that I wanted to do at the time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the first time I had seen kids do that in TV, but like something current. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm not making any sense. But basically, okay. I saw Stranger Things. I was like, wow, people my age can do that. I want to do that now as well. Yeah. So then that literally inspired me to get an agent, or like beg my mother to get me an agent. And then full circle moment when however many years later I ended up getting a role on Stranger Things.
Yeah, because Stranger Things is a very popular show, and I think with certain popular shows and films, they have to be very secretive about the auditioning for this show and for this character. Was that the same with Stranger Things?
I think my character, because it's so hard to keep things secret with that show, like everything gets leaked. Yeah. So I think it was like public that my character was a thing in the new season. Mm-hmm. Once the audition came out, because I think it was a bit of an open call. Yeah. But I did one audition, and they like changed Eleven's name in the audition, so I was like talking to a different character, but you kind of could tell that it was her. Yeah. So I auditioned for it, just a self-tape, and then didn't hear back for like 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I got it. It was mad.
Wow, 8 months, that's a long
But
way.
I'd completely forgotten about it.
Yeah. And what's it been like since the show's come out and coming to the conventions? The fans are they very hesitant because of the manipulative nature of your character?
You know what? I mean, I haven't noticed it. I mean, I don't know if people haven't come up to see me because of that reason, but because I wouldn't know.
Good point.
But the people who I've met are all really lovely, and when people tell me like they hated my character or your character was so mean or whatever, like that was the goal.
Yeah.
So I'll take it as a compliment, you know what I mean?
Your character's so mean. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That means so much to me.
Really?
I hate you too. Yay!
So I've just came outside of the exhibition. I'm just going to sit and chill for 10 minutes. It's about 12:30. I'm going to have a protein bar and then going to go back in. So I have chilled for half an hour and now let's go back into the exhibition and see what cosplays we can see, characters we can see and things I can buy. Inside and starting to get really busy. I had food from here yesterday, it was really, really nice. I don't think I'm going to be eating here today. Maybe try and get away earlier today. Brilliant. Fantastic, you look amazing. Fantastic. Good guys, thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome to panel 4,700,387 of ACME Comic Con. I've lost track of how many panels have been on today. Just so everybody can feel a bit more comfortable, there is some more space in the middle. I'm mostly looking at the umbrella people. If you just want to come over, you don't have to. I still haven't forgiven you for what happened to Raccoon City. So if, just out of curiosity, everybody here okay? The microphone isn't blasting or anything like that? Everybody's comfortable? Perfect. Then I should begin. And hopefully we can all please give a huge ACME welcome to Natalie Gometti! Yay! And you're down. There we go. Hello. Oh, God, it's nice to be sitting, isn't it?
Always.
So comfortable. Have you done many conventions?
No, I think this is only about my second.
No.
I did one with Jekyll and Hyde a few years back down in London.
Oh, in old London town.
In old London town. But this has just been a really welcoming experience and just on it, such a lovely sense of community, and I've always enjoyed coming up to Glasgow with work.
Yeah.
I was here 10 years ago last doing the Strictly Come Dancing tour, and Glasgow were by far and away the best audience, like the most responsive, biggest cheers, made everybody feel welcome, so it's great to be back.
Which is really incredible because the word Glasgow and welcoming should never be, it doesn't even work in a sentence. Glasgow welcomes you. I feel dirty just saying that out loud. It's been amazing just to watch everybody just walking around in the costumes.
Oh, the costumes are amazing here, like the effort that's gone into it all.
Alright, and some of them just put on a white boiler suit and spray themselves with blood. But, you know, to each their own as the
Just as effective. Just as effective.
It still works, depends on the character.
Exactly. Oh, so she didn't have to dig deep.
She didn't really know. I suppose if somebody gets slapped in the face by the fish, it's just going to be for this panel, I did a wee bit of research, which basically meant I just Googled you. And impressively, one of the things that really stood out for me, well, two things. One, Doctor Who, we're more to get there. Number two, 192 episodes of Coronation Street.
I know, in 2 years, less than 2 years. That time was very, very intense. Amazing, an absolute baptism of fire, because it was such a break for me as an actor. Like, before then, I'd really just been, you know, getting 1 gig a year or something like that. And so to go onto set for my first time and see the schedule and how many blocks, sort of filming units are running at the same time, and that I'd have to run across all of them. I remember calling up my mum and crying and saying, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to manage this, you know, because it's so overwhelming to an outsider, you know. But ultimately, 192 episodes.
Is there a lot of pressure?
It is, but it just becomes a muscle that you you strengthen.
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
You certainly don't get the same preparation time that you do on a drama with your character, but you're also playing it all the time, so you do have like a fast access to it. You know.
That was really cool to sit and listen to Natalie. So I'm going to have a look around at some stores. I like to look at some unique things, nothing generic, so there's quite a lot of unique things here from individual artists, so let's go and have a look at them. Just before I go and spend some money, look at all the artists that are here. I'm going to go to this show, 3 PM. A lot going on here. So some writers from, what is that for? Editor from Lego, Spider-Man, Jurassic, and Disney writer Gary Chudley. So I'm going to go and have a look and watch and listen to this show. So let's go.
Hello everyone. How is everyone? Woo! Woo! Give me a woo! Anyone wrestling? Ric Flair? Give me a big woo! Yes, that's what I like to hear. The Nature Boys in the house. So it's 3 PM on a Sunday. I hope you've all had a great con. It's been very busy today. It's been great. I've loved seeing all the cosplay. Oh yeah, the microphone. Sorry, I should have said I got the microphone, guys. That is my bad. I'm your host for this afternoon's event, which is all about world building in comic books. I'm Gary Chudley. I'm a comic book writer and creator myself. I find it really hard to describe myself without sounding really over the top. And so yes, I'm an author, and yes, I do this, yes.
Coming from a filmmaking background to comic books, sometimes we have so many ideas, and I notice something that helps me is having biographies of those characters in the first story arc. Just know your characters, go and write all this information that you'd want to put in the comic book or something. Write it somewhere, use it as reference, always go back to it. So I'll know all my characters, how tall they are, where they come from, the superpowers, all these things that I want to keep in my head and remember and keep them somewhere so that I can always go back reference. So it's always good, like, if you know you start and the end and create your biographies of your characters. The first characters that appear in the first story arc, and then just have those biographies written somewhere. You can always go back and look at it just to refresh your mind, but go back to actually, having a proper narrative. But yeah, I noticed that writing biographies is so good. It makes you understand each character, how the world looks like, how they move, the sort of technology they have, all these details. Write them somewhere in your sketchbook and always go back for references, which is always good. Yeah.
So that was a good talk to listen to. I couldn't record too much just because I couldn't get a good angle as it was very busy. So I'll just jump back out to the exhibition, and it's starting to get quieter now. So let's go and have a look at some of the artists and support some local artists as well, and not so well known, just growing artists. Show some support. I've spoken to one or two briefly earlier on. I may go and have a little visit to their stalls just now. I'm back. It's
been a long day.
I can imagine, mate. I can imagine. Where's Ian the Penguin? Is he in the story? Or is he just a sketch?
Well, what I can do is if you buy one of the packs, I can swap that in. I could not tell you which of the books he's in.
That's fair enough. If you can swap that over, I'll buy a pack. Go for that, mate. I'm up for that. If you're okay, I'll record it, but not you, but just for me.
I don't mind being recorded then. That one, wasn't it? Ian the Magic.
That's the one there, yeah.
Make sure it gets signed. They do look great in an IKEA frame as well. There you go, but other framing companies are available.
The Penguin looks better than me, so it's a better looking Ian. Sorry, I didn't forget about you.
Oh, you're alright.
I'm back. So I definitely want to buy this.
Sure. That size or that size?
Very good question. I'll probably have it in that side just because it's easier to carry it, that's all. Are you okay if I record a clip? So I met two incredible artists there briefly. I don't know how much I can put in, but we've got Rachel Jane, incredible artist, very, very fine detail. I bought a print off, so I'll link our work down below, our website down below. I'll put a clip in. They've also got the pen guy as well, like a comic strip. I bought a penguin called Ian, so that's what hooked me in. So hopefully I can put that clip in as much as I can. If not, I'll put as much information down below for him.
Boys and girls, fans of ACME, everyone, welcome to the Cosplay Catwalk! Now, I know it's Sunday and I know it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but come on, Cosplay Catwalk! I suppose that's a bit better. Basically, folks, this is there is no major pressure here. We have our panel of judges, but this isn't like the cosplay competition of yesterday. This is just for, and I get to do this, funsies. So, funsies. I just love doing that more than anything else. So we're just here to have a bit of fun, round out the weekend in the best way we know how by making everybody look awesome and to make football fans look completely foolish as they decide to spend all their time and effort watching a 22 overpaid teenagers kicking around football. Well, more than anything else, we like to celebrate the things that really matter, like Doctor Who, Mario, Ghostbusters and all those things in between. Do you all agree with that? Yeah. My people, my peeps, I love you all. Are we all certain? Lemmy Damaskill. Rob?
I'm getting robot. Why am I? Do your job, don't get robot.
Love you so, thank you.
She's already spit-feeding us. What do you want? Spin it real good. Thank God the microwave has pink.
Oh, the creepy mask doesn't help it in any way, shape or form.
And it's shocking. Some would say.
It's from My Little Pony! Wow! The fact that you can walk around in those boots deserves a round of applause all in itself.
Yeah. More pauses, schedule. More shoes, and I hope it's all just extra me.
You and me. I know it's my destiny.
Ooh. Maybe not.
That's a new thing. Worship them. Lord. They don't.
There's a man loving life.
Well, that's going to do it for me today. Day 2 and overall my last day finished here at the ACME Comic Con. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and you know what to do. And until then, see you then. Thank you.